What we did was ask the students to take one of the two texts that had not been originally illustrated. There were illustrations that came in subsequent editions, but the first edition of Great Expectations was not illustrated. We said, okay, how would you illustrate this novel, but how would you illustrate it in a kind of more expansive 3D, potentially multimedia, concurrent format?
So I originally thought of the main character Pip, of course, because he's seen a lot in the story. And I used him in his later years. He gets all like fancy and he likes to be extravagant. So the first thing I thought of was embroidery, which is what I did for this piece. Did an embroidery of Pip himself, and he isn't illustrated at all by Charles Dickens. It's his only unillustrated piece.
It's a bellows, because I was inspired by the book Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, and I really liked the blacksmith in it, so I wanted to show him more in some objects that I made.
More classes should use the makerspace in general, just because it does help with visualizing in a different way. Not everyone can draw, not everyone can make a clay sculpture, but they can definitely use technology in a way that's simpler.
I think that everybody should definitely use some of it. Like whenever I talk to somebody who's like, oh, I don't really go to the library, I tell them all about like everything to do here. And I hope I've changed a few minds.
And a lot of the students commented on surveys at the end of the semester that they really enjoyed creating this particular project and that it was very different from a traditional paper or PowerPoint.